got real bad. Like, I was homeless. I was not knowing where I was gonna sleep at night. Some nights I'd sleep outside and hopefully I was gonna wake up in the morning because how cold it was. Like, you never know. Like, I've been out in the bush and then it's got real difficult where I was stealing stuff all the time to get my habit because I needed to get high so I could feel better. And if I didn't get high, I couldn't do nothing and I just felt sick all the time. I always thought I was being judged because of the way I looked, or if I didn't, like, cause you get psychosis, you know what I mean? You get in your head, you don't want to shower, you don't want to change, you don't want to do nothing. The reason why I think people judge people like drug addicts is because of the things we used to do or the things we did do. I'd go rob houses or stores and like thinking that their cops were coming for me all the time. So like I'd barricade myself in my room. For a point of crystal that's like a gram, you could pay $10. Like, it's cheap, but like, and that's like they say, it's the old style heroin or acid. Like, it's cheap. That's why you get addicted to it, because it's cheap, it's easier to get, and you get higher than smoking weed or doing coke or doing the odd pills. You know what I mean?
But then why do people need so much money? Right?
Because they get addicted to it, that their tolerance, their higher tolerance is so high that they need so much money to go get that much crystal so they can get high and feel what I feel sometimes, you know what I mean? It's weird. Like, I wish I never did it. And I wish I could go back to when I was 16, 17 years old. I would try and turn my life around, that's for sure. And that's why I'm trying to do it now. I hate the drug addiction. At first it was a choice and now it's just an addiction, like, and I'll be dealing with this for the rest of my life. And like, I hurt my mom and I gotta fight to get my mom's like shit back, right? Like, my mom don't even really trust me anymore, but she's starting to get that trust back into me. And like some of my friends even, they don't even want me around. Like, they don't even talk to me anymore. It just sucks. I've lost a lot and hopefully I gain back more, but anybody can be a drug addict. It's how you deal with things like depression, anger, anything like losing a loved one or losing a girlfriend, anything like that. It depends on how people can deal with their emotions. And I couldn't deal with it. Like, I couldn't deal with my emotions, and that's where I turned to. I turned to the drugs to try and help me. Yeah, it helped me for that time and that minute because I was getting high and I wasn't feeling nothing, but in the long run, it's just hurting me more. Because now I gotta fight this addiction to get off of, not just only try and fight my depression or my anger or my grief. I lost my best friend 4 years ago to cancer, and ever since then, I was getting higher and every day because I didn't know how to deal with it, of him being gone, of him not being there to help me or talk to me about my problems. So I turned to the drugs and like it just got worse. I just didn't care anymore. I always said I wanted to go be with him instead of being here. And like, obviously I don't want to be up in heaven or in hell, whatever. I'd rather be here, and that's what he would want me to do, right? But it's a struggle every day. And then I lost my cousin, my best friend, I think not even 3 weeks later to suicide, like, cause she hung herself. So dealing with that right after losing my best friend, like, it's pretty hard. Every April I get down, I either fall down or I slip down and go get high just cause I don't know how to deal with the problem.
So what are the positive changes that you've seen in your life over the last 2 months?
Last 2 months, like, I want to go to work. I've been actually doing a couple jobs around here and there. I cut grass all the time for like family and friends, and like I feel different. Like, I actually go to hockey and people aren't just staring at me or talking shit about me. I feel like I can walk down the street and people aren't looking at me or talking about me. But sometimes like I feel embarrassed because of my past, and everybody in Chatham know, like, it's a small town, right? Like, so everybody, once they see you high or doing weird shit, they always look down on you, and it's not right. People's lives aren't the same, and like, people do change, like, but people don't give them the chance to change.